Hi everyone, welcome back to TK is Outlandish. I am Teresa,
I'm Ryan.
and we'll be watching Outlander episode 713. You didn't.
You didn't get used to it.
Yes, that's it.
You didn't
Thank
get used
you.
to it. Yep.
So anyway, any thoughts before we start watching?
Well, I really enjoyed the last episode. I really enjoyed the advancement on all the separate plot lines. Brianna getting Jemmy back. Uh,
They didn't have William though. They had no William plot lines last episode.
you're right, they didn't,
Yeah.
and that's fine. I feel like we're gonna get to that this time.
Yeah.
But they advanced the plot lines that I wanted to see advanced for now. That's fine. Yeah, it was a good episode. So I'm looking forward to seeing other. I'm looking more forward to seeing John and William plot lines expand in this one.
So there's 3 episodes left in this season.
Oh, really?
And I think, yeah, and I kept hearing from the writers, producers, Sam Hewen, that the last 2 episodes were going to be like really jam packed. So I feel like the action's really going to ramp up this next episode because there wasn't like it was a good episode last episode, but there wasn't a lot of like action, like physical action,
Right.
so or like no battles or anything. So I feel
Right.
like there's going to be a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if there'll be a battle in this episode. I know there's going to be some kind of like showdown between Brianna and whoever is helping Rob. So
Cool.
it'll be interesting.
Yeah. And I apologize. I'm eating ice cream through this. I forgot we were doing this tonight. So yeah, sorry. I'm eating ice cream through this.
Will not be eating ice cream. So.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, cool. Let's start it.
I have had carnal knowledge of your wife.
We'll take your piss about the camp and question him
I like how they
ourselves.
make it act like that was his initial reaction, was just to
Where'd
punch
you
him in the
escape
face.
from? I was put in irons by a British
Pirate
officer who
John
took me for a
Grey.
spy. You think we can
Pirate
relieve your
Bertram
stress?
Armstrong. Oh, for a second I thought that was the capital. Oh, wait,
Gout.
1775.
Oh, don't look so surprised. I wasn't, the way I eat.
Is that hell?
In any event, the quacks have ordered me not to travel.
I'm very sorry,
What's hell?
You didn't think
I
we
suppose
get
New
any?
York is out of the question then.
Oh, I even looked to see if he was in
For
it.
me, it is.
No.
Come now. I can issue you a new warrant of commission this instant. John William Bertram Armstrong.
Stop, huh?
So yeah, it is like part of his middle. I think that's the same actor too. I think.
Don't suppose the quacks will allow you a game of billiards at least?
I'm afraid I can't stand long enough to perform a lag.
Reconciliation with Mother England? It is still possible.
Yes, I know all about your opinion. Heard your recent speech in the House of Lords.
Christ, Hal. Henry and Ben will be fighting across the sea. Do you want to have to tell your wife that your sons have died in a war
Okay,
that could
so
have
he
been
said
stopped?
America is a son who's
Sons.
dishonored
Yeah.
his father.
So he has more than one.
Let that behavior go unpunished, and what becomes of our other colonies,
If my son had done something that I felt dishonored me, I wouldn't harm or kill him in consequence.
Well, you only have one. I've certainly wanted to kill one or another of mine on occasion.
But you haven't.
No, I haven't.
Yet.
Not yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's blood, perhaps you're right. Perhaps I could pursue peace,
Now, what's his rank? He's a general, right?
I forget.
but not capitulation.
I can't
Give me
keep
your
track of
word,
ranks
John.
in these days.
Those arm like
You will
the
never
Oh,
accept
yeah,
the
yeah,
notion of
I
American
forget what those
independence.
particular adornments are called.
Never.
He still looks very vampirish.
Well, like the pale lighting of that
I
particular scene didn't help things at all.
Bertram
Coloring.
Armstrong.
Yeah.
Swear to be true to the United States of America.
Did they do that so we knew it was a
Serve them
flashback?
honestly and
Oh,
faithfully
probably.
against all their enemies and opposers whatsoever.
And to observe and obey the orders of the Continental Congress.
And to observe and obey the orders of the Continental Congress.
and the orders of the
Looks like
generals and
he's like
officers
in pain.
set over me by them.
Interesting.
And the orders of the officers and generals set over me by
So
them.
he's taken this oath. He's obviously taken other oaths. Who's he going to feel loyal to? Because he has this weird sense of duty to, like, yeah, loyalty to oaths he swears.
So if Hal says he has two sons, there's going to be Henry, and in the book he has Henry, Ben, and Adam. I'm pretty sure Ben's storyline will come into this. They might not. Annie has a daughter, Dottie. So I think I don't think they'll bring them into the series. Adam's kind of like floating out there. I still want to know what this scene is with all the blood all over the hands.
We're getting there to the end.
Yeah.
So
It's probably during a battle.
Mhm.
I wonder if it's Claire like
treating a patient
treating like a patient.
that's
it's
like
not,
bleeding out.
Yeah. Or someone.
Yeah.
No, remember, Ian is a scout. And
Right.
part of the reason he's a scout is because he's like, I don't think I'll have to kill anyone. Not directly.
Well, that and being aligned with the Indians helps him scout and, like, he's well equipped to, like, survive in the wilderness, and like solo missions suit him.
Yeah. Like his thing. Oh, Betsy Ross.
Oh, I was like, American Origami? Nope, it's Russ. Are we gonna meet her?
I don't think so.
Oh.
But they might have thrown her in. They might throw her in.
Mrs. Fig,
Now he's
it's not
hoping.
as grand as the last one, but it'll
I
have to do.
please tell me. That's kind of annoying me that they're staying at John's house because sorry,
Claire's house.
I'm gonna say it. No, it's not Claire's house. They're not married.
I assume you have a presentable dining room, but I've been asked to find somewhere he might meet with a few of his generals over dinner. Yourself included, as it turns out.
He doesn't.
And now you won't
This
have to
actor
travel
does not
far.
talk like he is in
The dinner will take place here.
1777 America.
When? This evening.
Then I hope you're at home in the kitchen, since you'll be joining me. I have an apron that suits you just fine.
She wasn't joking.
There's no way Jamie would have stayed in Lord John's house. There's even a scene where John offers his house to him, and he's like, "I'll take care of my wife." And he's like really pissed about it. There's no way he would stay in his house.
But Jamie's also
Shouldn't I guess I want to build another house.
yeah. Jamie's a practical guy. There's a giant house that is basically his at this point. Claire's, whatever.
But he's also like an honor. He would not stay in the house of someone who had carnal knowledge of his wife.
Disagree.
Ooh, this is gonna be a good disagreement. Let us know what you think, viewers.
And let me know how right I am. Thanks.
Book readers will agree with me.
Uh-huh. They probably will.
You're certainly not a turnip.
Oh, indeed, madame, I assure you. I danced with the Queen of France once and trod upon her foot. She called me attorney and forbade me from the court. Bon, I will send you a cheese.
A cheese?
Yes, in apology for crushing your foot. I brought many fine cheeses from my estate in France. Also wine, olives, preserved fruit.
Remember the cheese.
The French cheese of apology.
The jellied eels. Oh, great.
I don't know why I thought of like
Will you be there?
Despicable Me 3, and they're like in
Yes.
Oh, in that country.
Yeah, in this country. Yeah, like it's all
Is it cheese or pigs or something?
yeah, it's something. Yeah, and they like have
fest.
yeah, and they have like weird like apology proposal like traditions.
These are preserved in vinegar of champagne with an essence of rosemary and marjoram exquisite.
Oh, okay.
I am fond of marjoram.
I have no idea what marjoram is.
It's a spice.
Merci,
Oh, really?
Monsieur le Marquis.
We'll try.
Please, do me
It's
the
good.
honor of calling me Gilbert, as those who love me do. Is
That?
this not so, mon père?
It is, Mrs. Fraser.
I don't mind
Gilbert
trying
is-
French food,
has
but
a
I will
son to
never
me.
ever eat escargot.
Mm.
Vous savez, When I was wounded, the friendly one wrapped me in his
Oh,
own
good
cloak
lord, it looks like
and
it's
slept by
caked in
me at
like
the bow.
Vaseline.
Very kind of you, General Washington.
Escargot.
Perhaps we
That's
might have kept for
escargot.
dinner
Actually, I don't know.
had
That's
you
probably
remained more
some
wakeful.
shellfish.
Perhaps you've noticed,
Is it
General
the
Lee,
jelly
we've retaken the
eel?
city. Or is it
It looks
you
jelly.
who is sleeping now?
Maybe we
Maybe
should
I
talk
should pay
about
attention
battles
to
before
this.
us rather than fate old ones.
Ah, I hate battle talk.
It would seem at least part of the British army is much closer than we thought.
Did you enjoy the eels?
Eels.
Ah, I was right.
Yep.
Délicieux.
Hmm.
Like you really can't do a little bit of French in the captioning.
Oh. Bon. Excusez-moi encore.
You can't
Allow
caption
me to
excusez-moi.
present one of my aides de camp, Monsieur Percival Beauchamp.
Oh, there he is.
Beauchamp. Oh, that's my family name. Although we pronounce it Beecham.
Yes.
The English bastardization of it.
Oh, my family, they're from Compiègne.
Notre Dame.
Perhaps we're distant relatives.
Merci beaucoup.
Oh, that you can caption?
Merci.
Sorry.
Gentlemen,
I used to work for a caption company, sorry.
it appears the battle is close upon us.
This is a bit much.
How generous, sir. We will treasure it always.
Keep it in the
The
family.
United States of America.
Donate it to the Smithsonian when they build it.
To the United States of
Did they call it the United States of America back then?
No, I think they came up with that when they wrote the Declaration, didn't they? I thought. Maybe I'm wrong.
We States United. Oof. That is something I should
Is
know.
it true
I feel
that
bad
you
not knowing
originally
that.
had a six-pointed star in mind?
Yes. Mrs. Betsy Ross,
They did.
with her superior knowledge, informed me that 5-pointed ones would be somewhat easier to embroider. This time, to victory.
To victory.
Kind of surprised Claire's like invited amongst all these men.
Mm-hmm.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I guess as the hostess, she would be there.
Mm-hmm.
My heartfelt thanks once again, Mrs. Fraser. A meal which sadly may not be recorded
I was
in
gonna
the
say,
annals
I
of
thought
history,
Washington was supposed to be really tall,
one
but I'm
to
like, oh
remember.
wait, Jamie, you're really tall too.
Your companies are under my command, General Fraser. We should discuss our dispositions for battle. Perhaps over another dram.
Back in he goes.
Great.
Like, I'm not going anywhere. Let's get some more of that alcohol.
Merci beaucoup, Gilbert.
Je vous en prie.
Whenever it like switches to like modern times, it always like takes
Very
me,
grating, yeah.
Yeah, it always like takes me for a loop for like a second.
Okay, so we're back at Lollybrock.
Lollybrock, yeah.
Okay. And Bree's by herself.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And leave the door open. Did you leave the keys in the ignition too, Bree?
Letter.
Oh, the locksmith.
What's that? Oh, okay.
Well, because the light was on. She knows the light was on.
Mm-hmm. This is very brief.
Husband.
Wife.
I do love that word.
Let's address each other as that from now on. Husband.
Wife.
How was I doing?
Feels weird.
Profitable.
Feels way too formal.
Dangerous?
No, I saw, was not seen, and met no one who wished me harm.
Cheese.
I miss cheese.
I assume everything went all right with General Lee.
Well enough. It's Washington that's the burr under his saddle.
At the very
No,
least, they
me.
would not be sleeping in Lord John's bedroom.
Lee thinks Congress should have made him commander-in-chief.
They would be. There would be Aegis bedroom, and that's what they would be.
But that's the master suite.
Has he actually got any?
Where the carnal knowledge happened.
He's fought
Yeah.
in several countries. Washington's only fought in America.
So I guess it's supposed to be like winter time, or at least beginning of winter, with like some snow on the ground. Well, I guess they would have like, because whenever they have a battle, it's going to be like a real battle that happened in history.
Dispatch from General Clinton, sir.
His face got real freckly.
Mm.
He must have like kicked that table so hard, or punch him, or something.
Mm-hmm. You can just see the anger building up. He's acting that good.
Yeah.
Doubtless, surprise has deprived you of your usual exquisite manners.
I distinctly recall asking, what the devil are you doing here?
Captain Harkness came back.
So, we ran away.
Why?
To a British encampment?
Captain Harkness is with the army. Why would you come here of all places instead of staying safe in Philadelphia?
My sister says you're a good man.
Well, that is quite at odds with what he thinks of himself right now.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, and we're back to the future. Well, okay. Brianna don't take no shit. And she is a good shot.
Both her tatties taught her.
Oh, she's like scoping out Lollybrock. Oh, wow. He's gonna murder him.
What if someone's behind her?
Yeah. Or what if it's not him that comes out? Like they messed up with like Mrs. Bug.
Mm.
You know, what if it's like...
This is stupid.
Is it though?
Not stupid. Not stupid. There you go.
1, 2 fucking bastards in my house.
2 bastards, 2 barrels. Come on, Bree.
Where's her car?
No.
She parked.
Is that Ernie?
She parked down the. She parked down the road.
No. That's her. Oh.
Why are they there?
Get under something in the very back. Ernie!
I'm trying.
Well, that's 2.
Was that it? I don't know much about guns.
Yeah, a shotgun. You got 2 barrels. That's it. But she got the mask off. Did she actually see?
It's Rob! Let's go!
Okay.
Do you see who that is?
Oh.
Do you see who it is?
The guy without the mask?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the boss?
Why did you come back?
That Rob fellow was waiting at our house, Bree. He wanted to ask us questions. We didn't think the children were safe. Thought you might not be safe either.
Oh, I didn't know what's her face was with him. I didn't know if they were
I'll
going
be
to
leaving
show
for New
his
York in a
face
few
or not.
days, carrying dispatches. I'll make provision.
Do I need to recognize him? Should I recognize him?
If you don't, I'll tell you at the end.
Okay.
To travel with me under my protection. In return, you will be my laundress.
She doesn't know how.
How to buy stuff?
I am sure that we can come.
Well,
to
they never
another
got their own money.
Reasonable
Right.
accommodation.
Madge spends them on our upkeep. and you hand me this.
Why are you the angry one? Figure it out. He's trying to help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you came asking for things. Perhaps you should just chill and work it out.
Jamie should be having flashbacks to training for
Thank you, sir. You can keep that as well.
the
Wouldn't want
uprise
you
and
wasting ammunition on the rabbits. What's your name?
good lord, he's
Charlie
like
Whelan,
16.
sir.
You're fine.
You're not fine.
How are you doing here?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Well, I don't know. She might.
General.
Maybe you shouldn't have this conversation in front of a bunch of people.
Right. Have we not learned anything in shoo-shoo, lieutenants?
I surrender. I surrender to you personally, General Fraser.
Wait, how's he surrender? I thought he was...
I don't know what he was.
Lieutenant.
I'm confused.
I think he's playing the part right now.
But the part of what? I thought he
Right, I know.
to join the...
examine that eye.
What I'm seeing with my good eye is real. Needn't bother with the state of this one.
Wait, is that his
Now
house?
you know what happened to it?
I do. I'm so sorry, John.
Is your husband sorry?
Probably not.
No.
No, I don't think so. Denzel said you escaped.
I did. The first time.
His eyes are all googly.
Here. Look up.
I can't. I rather think my eyeball is set, like a hard-boiled egg.
No, you think you're joking. Now, does this hurt?
Ah!
I'll take that as a yes.
Does
As
this
far as I can
hurt?
tell, without the
Just poking
necessary
my
equipment,
finger in your eye
you
hurts.
fractured the orbit. The reason you can't move your eye is because the inferior rectus muscle is trapped in the crack.
Aw, sounds awful.
Eye surgery? Is that where the blood's from?
Can you help him? Clear. Bixby and Orden will be drilling them. You won't need me till sundown.
How close were they? Like, she could just take him to his house.
I should send him to General Washington to be questioned, but Washington
Why?
may well
Why
end
would
up
you do
hanging
that?
him for a spy. What the devil were you thinking?
You left me in the hands of an American militia.
I can't stop looking at
To
his
be
eye. That
discovered
doesn't
again
move.
by another American militia. I had to swear an oath of an allegiance to the United States of America to avoid being hanged on the spot. So, here we are.
So, here we are.
Here we are.
He looks so silly with his eyes like that.
Doing Sassenach. Not going to pour honey in his eye, surely.
The honey is for later. It will make your eye feel more comfortable, and it should help prevent infection.
It will not, however, reduce the pain of what I'm about to do.
Honey, it is then.
Yes, but...
However, before I do
But-
that...
Well, first, I'm going to need to grasp your eyeball and turn it a little.
Look at Jamie's
To
face.
free the trapped muscle. Jamie, if you could hold him. I'm going to need both of you to be absolutely
I can't watch
still.
it.
Well, good thing you don't. For good thing you don't need me to be absolutely still.
But if we're lucky, at least
Oh,
it'll be
please don't
quick.
show this. I might vomit. Ugh, okay, good.
Ha. I'm not usually terribly squeamish on stuff like that, but like I don't know. That was like
There's something
eyeball stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder who's gonna come into his tent.
As long as it's not the kid.
Yeah, yeah.
Bloody hell are you doing?
Can't show this
I
part.
think it's obvious.
Well, stop doing it.
Why? You want to?
I don't.
Hmm.
He does. Coward.
What?
You heard me. Good night.
Was he gonna let that? Uh-huh. I'm no coward. I will let you have sex with me.
Where are they living?
You feel you're with me?
That's a good question.
I hope you haven't come with bad news.
Huh.
Who is he talking to?
But
I was gonna guess that.
I think of him often. It's not so often that I feel him with me. Wondered if he might have come to warn me.
Of what?
I might die in battle. But you came in. I take that as a very good sign.
Omens and signs are kind of complicated.
You mustard. See what comes of it. I only want to make sure I'm ready.
You okay? We're gonna be okay.
How far did they get?
Everybody all right?
I don't know. Get out and start
We weren't
pushing.
followed, but get as far away from those nutters as you can.
I'll tell you what.
I think we should figure
That's
out why
not the
Frankie's
worst
so
idea.
If Roger was in Boston.
Right. I mean, not to go to Boston. Like,
Oh yeah.
not you
Anyway.
don't even just skip town. Skip time.
Yeah.
My V ones are safe.
No. No police. I already tried. It's time for a new plan.
Well, I mean, you kind of got.
All right, Ernie. Give that a try.
What are you gonna do? Shoot him again?
Wait, is she shooting for?
No, she shot at the guys that were out in their house. In their
Ernie's
house.
right. I think it's time for me and the kids to go to Roger.
Oh, was I right?
She knows he's back in time, right? Fiona knows, because Fiona knows.
Right, that they're
Aw, she's as good as ironing as I am. No, I like ironing.
I was gonna say, like, don't put your ironing down.
Sir, we're even. Come on, Fanny.
Where are you going?
New York.
Without me? How? You haven't any
Why
money.
is
You don't
she
have
so
a horse.
angry?
I
Right?
promised I'd see you to New York myself. And I will.
Is she mad because like she likes him and he's rejecting her because they're
of
like
Captain Harkness.
just not meeting eye to eye on this?
I know you stole the gorget back.
Right, because that was his
What did you do?
payment. Like the house wouldn't
It's
let
all right.
her keep the Gorgon.
No one will find out, I swear it.
But Captain Harkness offered 20. I wasn't having that. So I asked Madge to send us up together. Said I could keep Fanny from making a fuss.
He ain't coming
I
back,
knew
is
what
he?
he was like. See? It wasn't her fault. She couldn't help it showing. But he turned around quick. And there wasn't any choice. I stuck the knife in his throat. I was gonna do it again, but
Are they gonna flashback and
Wasn't
that's
any
the bloody
need.
hands?
That's what I thought maybe.
blood everywhere.
And it kind of fits right now.
How did you get away?
It was in my chamber and he bolted the door. Nobody was surprised when Fanny started screaming. Know what he was up to.
Well, that's both terrible and convenient.
He got out through the window. Rode with a farmer on his wagon. Will you give me over to a magistrate?
I wouldn't do that, no.
Why not?
Excellent question. But I won't.
Because William's learning about moral grays.
Thank you, William.
Realizing the world isn't quite as white and black as he thought it
Haven't
was.
got anything else to give you in thanks.
Jane, I don't need thanks. Only, please, don't go.
I needn't drilled well enough to come home. Job still, villain.
They're gonna be the first to die, aren't
Right.
This is the
Yeah, he looks.
Okay.
You recall me telling you that war is long?
Yes, sir.
Well, since the infernal rebels won't quit,
I was gonna say he
I
looks
have no
worried.
chance to prove worthy of my trust. I have a correspondence for a Burst von Schnell, a Hessian encamped at Spotswood. It is vital that he receive it. In fact, our success in the coming battle depends upon
I question everything he says.
I will not fail you again.
That's good. You've regained movement of the eye.
Thank you, Claire.
Jamie's troops
He's
are
no
being
longer doing his
mustered.
best imitation of a chameleon.
We have to join the rest of the army today.
And where will I go, Praetor?
You will stay here, under guard, I'm afraid.
You'll stay under guard in your house.
Jamie said there's no possibility of your
House
exchange
arrest, if you
happening
will.
before the battle, which could happen any day now. I am sorry, John.
Yeah, right. House arrest in his own house.
Oh, put that patch back on, you pirate.
A moment, please.
Of course. I have some packing to do.
Oh,
I
sure.
won't be far away. should
Sure.
you need me.
Have all the time you need. The one eye that's not covered by the patch.
who hurt you, John.
No worries. You don't need to ask these things.
The man who had a right to touch me.
Hmm.
Goodbye, John. And good luck.
So they're saying
Good luck.
Yeah. They're saying Richardson was a turncoat and a spy for Britain or for
I don't know.
because he is
Percival
with the
Beauchamp.
British.
Yeah.
He warned me. Although his name isn't Beauchamp. It's Wainwright. Perseverance Wainwright. He's as English as I am. He's been employed as a French spy ever since I helped him flee a British prison some 20 years ago and deceived people into believing he was dead.
Beauchamp is right about one thing. Richardson is a spy. He told me. The night of the dinner, when we were dancing.
What?
He wanted influence over Hal, and he asked me to spy on you, but of course I said no.
Why didn't you bother telling me?
Yes, right?
I'm sorry, John, but he and I were on the same side.
Are you?
If I'd known he'd wanted to harm William...
I have 300 men under my command. And marching into battle. I can abandon 300 souls for the sake of one, even if that one is my own son.
I'm becoming quite used to wearing irons.
You don't get used to it. Believe me.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
In the book, it was a reference to time travel.
Save our son.
What was a reference to time travel?
You didn't got used to it.
Oh. This kind of makes a lot of sense.
It was a reference to going through the stones. Back
Who
and
said it?
forth. Buck.
Oh, okay. I mean, this also makes a lot of sense.
Mm. Is this the end? Oh, okay.
We're getting there. We got to be getting there.
Oh, is he going over to the Hessians? The Hessians! Does he say he's a spy or something? Oh, jeez, that's a lot of writing.
Yeah. And he said it's ciphered, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sie mein Freund? Thank you.
Oh no, he wants to get him kidnapped, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there would be like a ransom.
You've come a long way. Please stay for supper.
There it is.
Yeah. So one of the differences, John and Jamie do not make up so quickly. Like it carries on into like book 8 and all through book 8.
I mean, I guess I believe that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Although I don't think like if I get it, but like it feels like there should be. There should
Do you
be.
remember who that guy was?
Yeah. Well, that explains why I didn't recognize him.
So book readers will know.
Book readers will know what she just told me. And for everyone,
Book and you don't want to know. That's why I whispered it.
believe me, you don't want to know what she just told me. And we're going to fight about this later.
You didn't want to know?
That was pretty intense. That was a pretty intense spoiler you dropped. I'm actually fine with spoilers. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm actually fine with spoilers. I don't care. I don't care.
Especially because
I'm glad you whispered it.
Thing that happened in the book.
I'm glad.
You just forget.
I'm glad you told me it quietly.
Okay.
Because if anyone's watching this, I did. Okay, you blew my mind.
Well, if you didn't recognize it, then people who haven't read the book, I don't think are going to recognize it either.
I guess maybe, but I'm also apparently an idiot because, like, I really should have recognized.
You think so?
I mean, maybe not.
know.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Like,
I gotta be real. I gotta be real careful about what I say right now.
Yeah.
Because seriously, if you are a show only watcher,
Yeah. And you didn't recognize
that let's leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
That was good.
I hope the microphone didn't pick it up.
Oh, that's right. Damn it, this good
I
microphone.
try to be as quiet as possible.
I'll mute
without-
it. It's fine. It'll be fine. Okay. So, anyways, that was awesome. 2 episodes left.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. And then what? When's season 8 coming out? Another
Year and a half.
Yeah.
I still would contend that they're going to try to release season 8 with book 10 as close as possible.
Now, I get that they would want to do that for popularity's sake to capitalize on both.
Yeah.
But usually, when you have books and videos, like
Yeah.
by spreading them out, you kind of keep things going a little bit longer and promote both the book and the show for a longer period of time, more money.
And Diana Gabaldon is so involved in the show. She's like a consultant and
Yeah.
stuff, and she has a lot of input in it. So I think, like, even out of respect for her, they're gonna try to like make it as close to the ending of the book as they can. Because she even said that
Even what I mean, again, like it's,
she said part of season 8 will have parts of book 10 in it. But I think this season will end in a cliffhanger. I think.
I mean, they all ended.
No, not necessarily. I don't think season 1 really ended in a cliffhanger.
No, but I think at that point they were
Definitely.
still testing the waters a bit. I think season 1.
I don't feel like sometimes I feel like if it ended at season 3, it would have been fine. They were in America, everything was fine. Season 4 ended kind of in a cliffhanger. Season 5 didn't. Season 6 definitely did. And I think season 7 will. Because it's the next to the last season.
Right,
so.
right.
But I guess we'll find out. So,
Mhm.
good episode. I think the next 2. I actually really like the relationship between William and Jane / Arabella.
It's good. It's really playing off of like good, and I'm not gonna say good and evil, but like what is morally good, what is morally corrupt, more like, and they're really playing around with those kind of feelings between each of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because William's having his own existential crisis right now. He doesn't know up from down. He's trying to reorient himself and get him like he's back in the army. He's doing things for the army. Um, uh, so
I was really surprised to see Hell. I want to see if that was the same act. Oh, I need to go back and look at the credits and see
we'll
if
look
it
at the
was the
credit
same actor.
and check.
I think
Yeah,
it was. I think it looked like him. Oh, I wish Hale was more in the season and not just a flashback.
yeah,
Okay. Anyway, all right. So, okay, enough talking from us. So,
yeah. Well, that's what they're here to see, right?
yeah, sure.
They can watch Outlander anytime. It's us that the people are here to see, right?
Yes.
Right. Right.
Yes.
Okay, that's how I sleep well at night.
Did you finish your ice cream?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Very
It was
mystery.
it was delicious. I'm sorry. I put myself some ice cream, and it's just I'm not putting that away. So thanks everyone for joining us again, and we'll catch you on our review.
Yep. See you later. Bye.
Bye.